Hello and welcome to another Fabula Ultima character idea. This is the Creature Mimic, a guide by Fabula Points, me. So the idea behind this video is we're taking the Chimerist and we're kind of copying like not only spells from animals but basically how they behave, like how they talk, things like that. And then we're taking the Chanter and the Symbolist, who can use different kind of illusions to be able to make us look like a creature, sound like a creature, and then cast spells like a creature. So essentially becoming like a pseudo creature, just to mess with people really, because why not? So, character sheet, jumping straight into it. We are the Creature Mimic. Our pronouns can be they, them. I don't use it often, and we're pretending to be something else. Identity, we'll call ourselves the Wildling. So like we were born in the wild. Theme will be chaos, because growing up in the wild we don't really know like societal norms and things like that. Origin, born in the woods, because that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I accidentally already filled these in. So we have no bonds to start with, because we get that during gameplay. We start with 3 Fabula points, 0 experience points. We go on to equipment. So we are going to pick, not the hammer, we're going to pick the staff, because we're going to be casting spells. So staff is willpower, and high roll 6 physical. We go to our zenith. We start with 500. The staff costs 100, so we have 400 zenith left. And then we're going to go for the Sage Robe, because we have the money to be able to handle it. Sage Robe is Dex die +1, Insight die +2, and then -2 to initiative, so we can add the initiative modifier there. Okay. So we're going to need some stats. Because this is a caster, I'm just going to go D10s in Insight and Willpower. And then we can do D6 everything else. Quickly work out our stats. So our defense is Dex +1, so that will be 7, and our magic defense is 12. Cool, we can't work out these yet. Character level 5, so let's get right into what we're doing. So we are going to start with the Chimerist. So I think it's... I just missed it. Chimerist. So we're going to take Chimerist. If I have the caps lock on right. We're going to take 3 levels in Chimerist. 3 benefits. We get MP +5 and Ritualism Rituals. That's going to come up a lot. May as well fill it in now. Right at the bottom, on the very end of the page, under Rituals, we can do Ritualism. So, back to the sheet. We are going to take Ritual Chimerism. So can use Chimerism Rituals. We're choosing Ints plus Willpower, because we have Insight and Willpower pretty big, just so we have what our rituals are. We're also going to do Feral Speech. Communicate with beast, monster, and plant species. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do, we kind of need it, we need Spell Mimic. And then spells from above, and we'll just do Insight plus Willpower again. Do you know what I'm going to do? That, as if I didn't copy and paste properly. Cool. So the Chimerist, because we can do Ritual Chimerism, which we'll add to down here as well. Should have done it at the same time because I knew I was going to take it. Because we do Ritual Chimerism, we can now create rituals based on like the beasts we know and things like that. So we can, if we're able, if we need to, like, just, I don't know the best way to describe it. Like, I need to do a full video on rituals, but like being able to do, we're taking rituals from all 3 classes basically. We're just going to be like a ritual kind of person. But yeah, we can use rituals that are based on beasts. Feral Speech means we can talk like a beast and with beasts, and then Spell Mimic, we can get spells from beasts. Obviously, it'll also monster and plant as well. but like we're going to be able to pretend we're something else. So next up, we're going to go chanter, just because alphabetically it's next from the next book. So let's go to the chanter from the High Fantasy Atlas. The free benefits of a chanter is MP +5. And then we're going to take Siren's Song. So we can already do ritualism rituals, so I'm not going to write that there. So we can create hearing-based rituals. Hearing-based illusion rituals. Why isn't control working? Okay, so because like we can act like a monster, we can speak like a monster, but it would still be our voice. We can use Siren's Song to make it sound like a bear's talking, for example. And then the last level, we're going to go Symbolist, like I already mentioned. Scrolling through Symbolist. Going to take one level in that. We get inventory points +2 for the Symbolist. And we are going to take Mirage. So we're just going to copy that. What can I highlight? Create site-based illusion rituals. Cool. And so we still need to do our stats. So we're level 5. HP is might, which is 6 times 5, which is 30, plus level, which is 35. We don't have another. So crisis is half of that, which is 17. MP 10 times 5, which is 50, plus level, which is 55, plus 2 lots from Chimerist Enchanter, which is 65. Inventory points, we start with 6, plus the Symbolist 2, so we get 8. Cool. That is our creature mimic. So again, just to talk through how this would work, I'm imagining, like, say you need to sneak into like a camp or something, alright, and like, you know, there are like, I don't know, rabbits around. You can use the Symbolists to create a site-based illusion on yourself, to turn yourself into a rabbit, and you can kind of wander in. And the fact that, you know, you kind of know a lot about animals through Chimerist, for me, would mean that you'd be quite a convincing rabbit. If you needed to convince yourself you were like a monster that was about to attack to get people to flee, if you know the monster's spell, you could even cast that a little bit to try and like make people know that you really were a monster to clear an area, say. It's like a very kind of out of combat, although we do get some spell make to do combat, but it's like a classic kind of messing with people just build, I guess. Like it's hard to explain it, but like we can use all the different like rituals to be able to make people believe we are something we're not, for whatever reason we come up with, I guess. So yeah, that's the creature mimic. Yeah, gonna end the video there. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.